Hello everyone, so today I want to talk about M.2 NVMe cooling solutions, or heat sinks, and heat sinks with fans basically. So one of the problems that you have with M.2 NVMe drives, or M.2 NVMe 2280 drives like SSDs like this, is that they tend to get hot uh, very very quickly, and even the idle temperature is pretty high. It's much higher than a regular 2.5 inch SSD or a 3.5 inch mechanical hard drive. So here's some of the stuff you can get, like this is the M.2 NVMe heatsink, and the reviews for this is pretty good. 607 ratings, 4.6 stars. So all you need is an M.2 NVMe SSD, and you just it comes with everything you need. The thermal pad, you just put it on the RAM or the M.2 NVMe SSD module, and you just sandwich it in like this. Just screw it in. It just goes right into your motherboard. Pretty simple. I'll leave everything in the video descriptions. There's another one here. This is a pretty simple design. It doesn't cost very much. It's just a piece of aluminum with a thermal pad. So what you would do is you would take the M.2 drive and just wipe it with the alcohol thing to clean the surface. First take the sticker off and then use the alcohol rub to clean the surface and put the thermal pad on there, basically. Simple as that. This is the same one with a different color, so you can pick whatever color you want. And this is kind of like unique looking. It has that big heat sink at the top. This is for M.2 NVMe as well. Okay, it goes in just like that. So there's a thermal pad that goes on the NAND chips, and basically connects to that heatsink thing. And when it gets hot, the air goes here, and then the cool air, it cools off here with a kind of like a radiator, and it goes back down. The cold, I think this is a heat pipe, so there's some kind of a solution in there. So it comes with something like this. I don't know what that is. It's called I don't think that's a fan. I don't know what that is exactly. Something to cool it down, perhaps. It's called a sink adapter. Maybe for the temperature, I'm not sure. But this looks pretty cool for cooling an M.2 NVMe. Wow, this looks pretty unique. It has a little fan in it. And it comes with a 4-pin chassis fan connector or something. So you can connect it to your motherboard to power it up. So there's a little turbo fan that goes in there, and the heat thermal copper strip. Okay, that's a heat pipe or something. Thermal pads sandwiched between the M.2 NVMe SSD, and that's how it goes in. You screw it in. Just goes in like that, like a number 4, and then you just screw it in, and that's it. Pretty simple. Like how you would install a M.2 NVMe, and then that's the power cable for that goes into the chassis fan power connector on the motherboard, number 6. And you just get all the pieces, sandwich everything together, screw it in, put it into your motherboard, M.2 NVMe slot, screw it in, put the chassis fan in. Pretty simple. That's a heat pipe. Really unique design. I think it's a pretty fair price for that. You got something else which looks even more elaborate. That is gigantic. 5 out of 5 stars. I mean 4.8 out of 5 stars. That's pretty good. I'm sure that could really keep your M.2 NVMe cool. So it's a heat pipe. So it gets hot. This is where the contact is, which are NAND memories, and gets hot, and then it cools off. It goes here, and then the cooled off coolant goes back here and cools the NAND chips. That's how it works. Interesting. Just goes in like that. Just sandwich everything together, put it in. It looks pretty elaborate. If you want to keep your M.2 NVMe SSD cool, then I guess it would be good to have. It would be the best solution for it. I guess I will be getting it, and I will make a video about it. Yeah, I might not get this one. It's too damn big. It wouldn't be suitable for a motherboard. I mean, for a laptop, because it's too tall. Something like that would be more to my liking. I would like to get something like this and test it out, because I need to get a M.2 NVMe drive for another computer that I have. So when I put that together, I guess I'll put this in. Definitely. Looks really nice. Well, this is a Sabrent M.2 NVMe piece. For PCIe. Okay, that's a little bit different. So you just put the adapter, it's an entire adapter, so you could put your M.2 NVMe in there, and then you could just connect it into a PCIe slot on your motherboard and use it. And it comes with a heatsink, which is pretty damn cool. A lot of different ways you can put M.2 NVMe's in your computer, and many different ways to cool it. But this looks interesting. This one's not too good. 4.1 stars out of 5. Maybe it doesn't really do its job well. But the one with the heat pipe looks promising. I'll just get the one with the highest rating. Okay. So basically, yeah, when you're using M.2 NVMe SSDs, when you're really using it intensively, the temperature could go up to as much as maybe 65 degrees C, or sometimes 70 even. Even on idle, it's about 40 degrees C, you know. So you can imagine if you're using it a lot, then the heat would go up. So anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. By Ace 1000KS 1975 signing out.